main event and co-main event are official. They have been announced, and 2 title fights. You know, the UFC coming to my backyard, Sydney, Australia, February. It's an understatement to say that I was very eager to see who was going to be on the top of the bill. And I had a bit of an inkling it was going to be this fight. But now it is official. The middleweight strap is on the line. Dricus Du Plessis defends his title in a rematch against Sean Strickland, the guy who he took the title from, you know, in a fight which was, I would say, entertaining, but do we really need to see an immediate rematch? You know, with Chimaev and what he's been doing in this division, I'm sure most of you were way more interested to see that Khamzat Chimaev Du Plessis fight. Like, that is a crazy fight. Yes, Strickland is a deserving contender, don't get me wrong, but we just saw that fight with Du Plessis, and I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you guys really, really intrigued to see that fight? Like, can you see it going a whole lot differently? Strickland comes with a very, very similar style every time out and talks a big game about anywhere, anyone, anytime, you know, but gets in there and paws with the jab, front kicks, you know, has a really awkward style in there, which frustrated Du Plessis. But don't get me wrong, Du Plessis was able to have a lot of success as well. And the result of the fight was a bit controversial too. You know, there was a lot of people thinking that Sean Strickland should have got the decision. No questions now. They get to clear it up in a rematch, main eventing UFC 312, like I said, in Sydney, Australia, my backyard. And we get a really, really interesting co-main event as well. Tatiana Suarez will be taking on Zhang Weili for the title at strawweight, 115 pounds. Zhang Weili, as dominant a force can get in women's mixed martial arts. Like, she is on top of her game. So exciting, so fun to watch. But, you know, she's going to have a real test here in Tatiana Suarez, because for as much misfortune as Suarez has had, her wrestling and grappling skills make her a real outlier in this division, you know, and I'm really curious to see how that tests Zhang Weili, because obviously Weili, very well-rounded, I would say much more well-rounded than Suarez, you know, better in a lot more areas, especially on the feet. But Suarez is very, very good grappler, has beautiful submission skills, and looks so strong for this division. So I'm really, really interested to see how Zhang Weili can solve that puzzle of, you know, a specialist wrestler. That main event, did you guys really want to see this fight? Like I said, we all wanted Chimaev in there. But I think regardless, Chimaev will face the winner. I don't think if Sean Strickland wins, they will give an immediate rematch to Du Plessis. Like, he just hasn't done enough as a champion to warrant something like that. Especially if Sean Strickland can do it, you know, a bit more convincingly this time. I think with the amount of shit that he's talked with Chimaev, that's going to set up a massive fight for Strickland and Chimaev. So regardless that we don't get to see Chimaev into the title shot straight away, you know, whoever wins this fight is going to be walking into a massive one next. Chimaev is going to bring so much hype. You know, the hype train is real. We love Chimaev over here. I think Chimaev is going to be your next middleweight champion. But regardless, let's get this one sorted out. Big fight announced in my backyard. I'm going to be there live. Cannot wait to see this one go down. And I'm really interested to see how the rest of the card shapes out. You know, there's been some rumors regarding Jack Della Maddalena, one of my favorite fighters at the moment. What a savage. That 170-pound division is nuts at the moment. But yeah, there's some rumors of him maybe taking on Kamaru Usman in a backyard battle. That would be epic. I would love to see Usman come down. You know, Usman's someone who is, you can't deny it, athletically well past it. His knees cannot handle his game anymore. The guy's body is run down, broken down. And regardless if you give him the wrestling advantage over someone like Jack Della Maddalena, because JDM is so athletic, you know, so powerful, hungry, young, it's a really, really bad stylistic matchup for Kamaru Usman. Regardless, though, I think I would love to see that fight on the card. You know, I'm keen to see some more Aussies start to get matched and to see how this card builds, because like I said, you know I'm going to be there. Let me know what you guys think about these amazing matchups that have just been announced. Thank you so much for joining me, for tuning in. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, I would really, really appreciate that. And we will chat soon.